you doing, Nick?
Really, really, really good now I'm out.
Are
really
you?
good. Absolutely.
Do you think you deserve to be out tonight?
Oh, God, do you know what? I don't care about deserved. I'm happy to be out.
You're happy?
Really happy.
How hard was it when you were on stage with Brian and you heard all of those people shouting off, off, off? I think it was a little bit harsh, in my opinion.
Thank you, Emma.
But how, genuinely, how was it to hear that?
Do you know what? I looked over and I had my sister and my best friend there just telling me that I'd been myself and I'd been great and I don't care about anything else. Like,
okay.
I know that that would make me sound harsh because I am quite an insecure person, but the fact of the matter is that I don't think I did anything wrong in the house. I had fun, I spoke my mind, and if my sister and my best friends are giving me the thumbs up, I'm cool with that.
OK. I suppose it's a double-edged sword because you're outspoken, so you've got to kind of take... You're going to split public opinion, so you kind of have to just go with it, I suppose.
Yeah, I
right, let's talk about the twins, shall we?
Could we just talk about one thing before that?
Oh, go on.
Because else I'm going to be sitting like this the whole... Look at my nails! I know, it's
when you did that, I
horrific.
thought you were going to say I've got no knickers on. I was going to go, Nick, don't tell us that. Don't tell us that.
My nails are so bad! OK, let's talk about the twins.
Nail polish.
OK.
Right, you and Kirk, on, I think it was, like, the third day, you were having a little chat on the bath, in the bath.
I had a great time in the bath with Kirk.
And you decided that you weren't keen on the twins.
Yeah.
So what was it that made you change your opinion of them?
Do you know what? I think with the twins, I'll be totally honest with you, had the group had stayed, you know, had I still had Kirk and Natalie and the group hadn't changed so dramatically, I wouldn't have become closer to the twins. I do like the twins. They're nice girls. I mean, regardless of anything, OK, I know. I'm just trying to be diplomatic here. I understand that they were fine to me in front of... OK.
Hold on, guys. Let Nicola talk.
In front of me, from what I could judge, because I always judge people. OK, I'm silly and I tweet and I say stupid things, but when I meet someone, I try and judge the way you're being towards me. And towards me, not, you know, not what they were saying behind my back. I quite like them, OK? And Georgia left and Natalie left, which crushed me, and Kirk, I was devastated. And the girls were someone to talk a bit of, you know, boob jobs and black eyeliner weird.
I think what shocked a lot of people was that you kind of, it seemed like you took the girls' side in the whole argument that we saw.
OK.
Over Denise's.
Can I explain?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. And because I'm just, you know, filling you in, because you don't know what's been happening out here, and because you've been so close with Denise, it seemed like you kind of switched, I suppose. OK.
So I suppose that, is it my fault? You know, tell me, and I'm sure you all will. But that night, Denise had quite a bit to drink, and she was being a bit unreasonable. And I'd done it as well. I hope you're going to listen to what I've got to say. And basically, what wasn't aired was Denise said that it wasn't a problem that she had pulled Carissa's pants down because she did it for a living. My point is, I'm an ex-Page 3 girl. I don't do that anymore, but I used to do that. I'm not comfortable with my boobs being out on national TV. Don't be so judgmental, Denise. You sit there and you preach that you've done this, you've done that, and you've done this, but everyone does things in certain situations. You know, I was a Page 3 girl because I had no qualifications. You know, la, 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 la. I've never used my life story as a problem, but I decided to do Page 3 on my terms. You can't...
You decided to take your clothes off rather than someone taking your clothes off for you.
If a man had done that to the twins, he would have been chucked out of that house. So all I said was, you cannot choose to pull someone's pants down. It's like saying a stripper can't be raped. I was quite offended by it.
Right, well, there was other things, obviously, that were talked about in the argument. We've got a little clip.
What?
We've got a little clip. Let's have a look.
OK. Did she say something about me?
No, they're just moving around a bit.
And I've fucking had your back for the whole of the fucking time in this house. I've had your back for several reasons, OK?
I want to go home, so let me in the diary or let me out. I don't give a fuck.
Nicola?
What?
There are people in the diary room currently.
I don't care, then fucking tell me somewhere else to go. I don't want to be here with these people anymore.
Nicola, Big Brother will call you to the diary room as soon as Big Brother is able.
I'm not staying in here.
How do you feel watching it back, Nick?
Do you know what? Had you have been there, you'd have understand what happened. The fact of the matter is, okay, is that Denise was making a huge deal out of the fact that I thought that when we did the B test, when we had the buzzers on our butt that was stinging us, I didn't think hers was working because mine weren't. They were only doing the twins.
She wasn't happy that you called her a liar.
But
which is what we saw.
But a liar about things on your butt. She was just drunk and being stupid, which I'm drunk and stupid too, quite regularly, most weekends.
Us girls get like that, don't we?
So it's cool. So, and then I felt like, because my husband had just gone to America, so I didn't know quite what was going on with him. My mum has got cancer and is having chemo, and I didn't know what was going on with her. I didn't know what was going on with my children. I just felt a bit emotional, and I just kind of just wanted to get out of there. And do you know what? I'm not using that as an excuse. My tantrums are ledge, but I was just having a really difficult time.
Reminiscent of Nikki Graham, I think, your tantrum.
Listen, she's good.
Nicola, after the row, you said that you wanted to leave the house. Are you glad that you stayed and that you didn't walk?
Do you know what? I was really, really, really struggling in there. I can only be honest. I was really missing my kids. I was really missing my husband. I was missing my sister's she's always there to tell me what I'm doing right and wrong in my life, and I was missing that. And no, I really struggled, Emma. So no, am I glad I didn't walk? I don't know. It was hard, really hard.
OK. You have done The Jungle. You have done Big Brother. Are we going to see you on any others? Dancing on Ice next? Come on, that's...
Who said that?
Let's not be mean, guys. Let's not be mean.
No, let's speak. I hope not. OK, why?
We've seen enough of you.
Yeah. Really?
Guys, come on, let's not be mean.
Thank you, babe.
Nicola, thank you so much, and you were a pleasure to watch. You were a great housemate. Nicola, everybody. Join me after the break when I'll be talking to Romeo. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side, Britain's leading care home for the bewildered ex-celebrity. Dignity through care is our motto. That and boobies first. Not one, but 2 housemates were evicted from the house tonight. Shall we see how the 5 left are getting on?
Yeah!
Let's do it.
What did Romeo bring to the house?
Sex appeal, a fit body, a great arse, and a loving nature and personality. Romeo's a listener. He doesn't miss a trick. He likes his kip, but I think often he's not lying there eavesdropping, but he doesn't miss anything. But obviously I'm touring with him internationally when we finish here, so hopefully one of the good things about Romeo going out tonight is that he can be setting up the Domeo tour. So, you know, thanks to the public for doing that, because I think that they could see that one of us had to go, and as he's got more of the music contacts, he had to get out first to get the Romeo and Denise tour sorted, so...
Will you miss Romeo from the house?
Oh, yes, I will miss him. I missed him the minute he gone. I've got his slippers.
So the 7th housemate to leave was Romeo. In keeping with our tradition, let's have a look at his worst bits.
Welcome to the UK, boss. I will have a laugh.
One suitcase will not be delivered.
I'm gonna go for Romeo.
I take one for the team. I'm suited and booted throughout this whole process now.
Romeo.
Ooh, you're the man, boss. You're the man.
It's not my kind of thing. I was sliding all over the bed and all sorts.
I like your style as well. I like your style.
I think he done a number on me personally.
You have to impart your ability to charm the ladies of the house onto Frankie.
Speak to her like she's special, simply because she is.
I just noticed. One eye goes that way, one eye straight.
Go on, Romeo. Well done, Romeo.
Don't look at her breasts. Don't look at anything below the neck.
I'm straight. Just let's lay the law. Yeah, I'm very straight. Yeah. Yeah.
Straight. No swearing.
We're spooning.
We're spooning, me and my boy.
One? There's one in the downstairs toilet front. I'm in rock mode right now, and I'm loving it. Oh, shit!
Diary room doors now open. You've got 21 seconds to go.
You're a legend.
He wore Michael's pyjamas, hung out in a treasure chest, slept with Denise and out-climbed Gareth. After 21 days, not seconds, it's Romeo! Is it very weird? Yes. So much love in this room right now.
Love you, brother.
The main show missed...
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
What is that?
You know what? That's his trademark right there.
Oh, right, OK. I'm glad I know. The main show missed a trick, though. They gave you 30 seconds to leave the house.
Yeah, it should have been 21.
21 seconds to go, absolutely.
It should have been 21.
Now, you really kept your head down in the house. Was that intentional before going in?
I'll be honest with you. When I first walked in there, I found it very difficult to get into my zone, you know, just to be myself. I was being myself from the beginning to end and stuff, but I found it very difficult to get into my zone and stuff. But I think it's communicating with new people. Kind of, it was kind of difficult. Yeah.
Find out what everyone's about and then form your opinion.
Very bright personalities as well. And I'm not the most outgoing character. I'm not going to jump in your face and say, here I am. So for me, it was more sit back and gather people's personalities and find out who's who.
So it wasn't part of a game plan? Because Lisa was on the other day, Lisa Mafia, and she said that you've watched a lot of Big Brother, so we thought, oh, maybe this is part of Romeo's plan.
I've watched a bit. I have watched a bit. And to be fair, when you're in the house, it's impossible to have a game plan. I don't care what anyone says, it's impossible to have a game plan. I think for me, being in that environment, it's just almost just being myself and just being honest to myself as well during the process.
We saw quite a few nights of drinking in the house where there was the jacuzzi, there was the argument the other night, but you never really participated in any of that. Was it intentional to kind of stick away, not get too drunk and leery and just keep calm?
You know what, I think I'm an old soul. And at the same time, I still know how to have fun. But at the same time, I'm an old soul. So when it comes to doing all the crazy stuff and all that, I wanted to participate, but then someone had to keep watch. Someone had to keep an eye on...
Keep their eye over proceedings.
Keep their eye on all,
So would you say you're reserved?
I'm quite reserved. And you know, that's one thing I did learn about... Oh, thank you,
Natalie,
darling. Thank you,
Nat, would you say Romeo's reserved?
I'd say he's an absolute gentleman. He's wonderful. Wonderful is what he is.
Now, we obviously saw your nomination for Frankie, where you confronted him about the way he speaks about women. Had you ever said anything before the nomination about that situation?
I didn't say anything before, and you know what, to be fair, I wish I did, but then at that present time, I didn't think if you get one nomination, you'll be going out, you know, or you'll be up for nomination, up for eviction and stuff. So for me, it was almost like, let me vote for Frankie just because no one else is going to vote for Frankie and he's going to be safe anyway. And I didn't know he was going to end up being up for nomination and
But
stuff.
That was a genuine reason,
But
I take it.
I had to find genuine reasons, and that was one of my reasons, to be fair.
Have you seen a change in him since you've said that to him?
I have, and in the past couple of days he slipped a bit, but then... But you know what? Frankie is just Frankie, and I love him to bits. He's a crazy dude, and he reminds me of my younger brother as well, so it's almost like, it's that love...
Are you going to be a guide for him now, Romeo?
I would love to be on the other end of the phone saying, you know what, Frankie, if you really want this girl with the red hair and the tattoos all the way down her arm and the nose piercings and lip piercings, if you really want her, treat her nice, you know? And I love to be that guy on the other end of the phone.
That's lovely. As I said, your dear friend Lisa Mafia was on the show last week talking about you, and she said that you would have loved seeing Denise in the hot tub. Do you wish that you had have been in there with her?
You know, I love Denise to bits. I really do, and I would have popped in and popped out. I don't know.
Not literally, right?
No, she's a beautiful woman. I love her to bits, man. I love her to bits. Yeah, so I love you too.
And Romeo, as a rapper, we were expecting a few lyrical bombs to be dropped in the house.
I think everyone was expecting me to go in there and start
happened.
and start promoting music and stuff. And I think for me, it was just for me promoting myself, you know, and just promoting who I am now as a person. So yeah, I didn't really go. I did do a couple. They asked me to do 21 seconds and all the rest of it, and I did do a few bits in there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we did everything.